Joe, Jose has had a bit of a flair for the dramatic
Yeah.
during the year. What were you thinking as he walked toward the plate?
If he hits a home run right there, we don't have enough ice cream to feed the boy. I mean, I swear I was looking down at my card, and you know, you're preparing for what's going to happen. Their pitcher's so good. And then I hear the thing you hear on the radio back in the day when you listen to the Cardinals on KMOX playing on the floor in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, that knock, and that all of a sudden I look up and the ball's going towards the tank, which nobody hits home runs there. Nobody does. How about that for a finish? It's incredible. Jose does have a flair for the dramatic. He's done that a couple times now. I think a walk-off triple, two walk-off homers now. It's incredible what he's done. And what can you say, man? What an interesting, wonderful game to stay solvent with.
Joe?
Yes.
Speaking of the player for the dramatic, Longoria has done that quite a few times as well. What do you say about how that homer changed the game?
Of course it did. I mean, Buck Holtz was pitching his typical game here. We could not do anything with him, and you get some guys on base, he would make a pitch, and then finally Longo got him. And then it ties it up right there, and all of a sudden it's a different world. Truly, Longo's done that in the past. It's something I don't want to say you've come to expect a bit from him in those particular moments. It's outstanding. Listen, man, to sit there, we've been through a lot of stuff around here for the last several years. That ranks right up there with the best stuff, obviously. I mean, you could talk about the last game of the season, which has to be in some regards, but look at this whole week working up to today, and then this game is even more dramatic than the other games that we had already won. It's really an incredible day for the Rays.
Joe, how improbable was Lobaton's home run? Not for him hitting it, but who he hit it off.
That's what I'm saying. All these things. I mean, look at if you want to go improbable, look at the probability of it. I mean, if you work out his abilities versus that pitcher's abilities, what's been going on. It's, if you're going to bet some bucks on that, you're going to lose. It's not normally going to happen. And he climbed all over that, man. And it was down. I mean, it was down, but he got the head of the bat on it, and the rest is Rays history. I mean, it's really an incredible game to participate in.
If Myers is still in the game, he's not hitting in that hole.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, and furthermore, we went National League on him. I mean, once Myers came out, we put the DH in the game, which then we had to start moving the spot around to prevent the pitcher from having to hit. So that was purely all National League right there. That's all that was.
Joe,
It's almost finished.
all right, wait a minute. Let's wait till we call it. Buster.
Myers, what's Myers' status for tomorrow? What can you tell us?
Cramping. Ronnie Porterfield told him it was just cramping, I think in both legs. With that, he should probably be fine by tomorrow. It's kind of a dehydration thing. That's what I got before I came and walked over here.
On the right. Dave.
Joe, as big a win as that was for you guys, you really increased the level of difficulty to get to that point between falling behind 3-zip. A couple defensive mishaps early too.
Agreed. Listen, I agree. I mean, they have been outplaying us all year, and they were outplaying us again today. But finally, like I said, Longo kind of is talking about that boulder. You got to start pushing in the other direction. I think that was the moment. And then to get back on top and struggle to get back on top as we did. Tremendous Delman, putting the ball down the line. Great play by Napoli to prevent double and all. Everybody scoring right there. But yeah, we needed that moment. It occurred, and we got to start looking forward to tomorrow. I really, like I've said before, I really believe Hellickson's ready for this challenge tomorrow. I do. I feel pretty good about it.
Joe, I know you guys rely on everybody, including tonight's hero, but is it fitting that Longoria was the one to get that boulder pushed?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's always been pushing our boulders around. There you go. What do you got?
We're back.
Are we back?
Back and we're better than ever. Okay.
That's so good. I can't repeat anything I just said. Yeah, Longo's been the boulder pusher around here, man. Every time things seem to be a little bit bleak offensively, he's picked this up for several years now. And we needed that. We needed that badly. There's no denying it. Among the group, everybody's going to look for that guy to lead you, and he did. And he put us back in the race.
Nick.
Joe, I know you had the infield back, but did Escobar have a shot at the runner at the plate there, you think?
I didn't process all of that. I mean, Mike, there's a lot of stuff going on in that moment. You got Pedroia coming up. If you walk him, you got the bases loaded. Fernando's pitching who tends to walk people on occasion. Harp is going to hit Rivera. All this stuff is nasty stuff. So for me, it was just about not losing the lead right there. At least if it's a tie, we got a shot. I don't know. He may have. I have to see the video. I don't know that. I honestly don't know that. I don't even know if he would have been able to catch the ball had we been in. It was hit so hard with some topspin on it. And then again, if he was able to, it would have been a double play. It would have been nothing to worry about. So that was just that was a difficult choice right there. But I chose. Normally we side on the side of aggressiveness or boldness, and I just thought right there under those circumstances it was best to concede one run and live for the ninth inning, the bottom of the ninth inning.
Last question, Gary.
Joe, did you consider anyone else but Lobaton there, Kelly or anyone else in that slot?
No, I mean, what happened was, like I said, we went National League. Once Will went out, we could have just popped, like say Sam in that spot. Had we done that, they were locked into Sam in that spot, and I didn't want to lock us into one guy. The fact that whenever your DH can play defense, that really permits you to do other things. There's sometimes DHs can't play defense, and when they can't play defense, then you can't make that particular move. But if you can, then it kind of pushes back the next decision regarding who's going to hit where. For instance, even with Delman hitting in the 9-hole, that became an option by what we had done, hitting Delman in the 9-hole, because then there goes the pitcher in that spot, and then I can move the catcher coming into the game in the 4-hole. So again, it's kind of it's total nationally. That's the interesting part of that game. But we chose to delay the decision by putting the DH in the game and the pitcher in the 4-hole.